Hello friends, in this video we are going to see what is mean by angles and how the angles are made. For that I am going to share my presentation. Affiliate, we have seen different types of figures such as closed figures and open figures. What are the different types of closed figures are there and what is mean by open figures? Closed figures means the starting point of that figure and the ending point of that figure they are going to overlap. The closed figures are the squares, circles, rhombus, triangles, star, and trapezium. Few open figures that we have seen, they are the spirals and helix. You can see the starting point and the ending point of these figures, they do not overlap each other. Then we'll see some figures. When we cut a piece of a watermelon, then the figure which is formed by the edges of the piece of a watermelon. Then the figure formed by the edges of the screen of a laptop and the edge of a keypad of a laptop. Then the figure which is formed by the jaws of a scissor. Then the figures which are formed by the hands of a clock. What these shapes they are made up of? Actually, these shapes they are made up of some basic geometric figures. We'll see a few more examples. The edges of a cone, ice cream cone, then the edges of the fan, then the edge of a door and the edge of the frame. You can see there is one boy, actually, who is waving the hands in the air. Now, what is the figure which is formed by the hands is known as, you can see a piece of a pizza, and what is a figure that is made by the edges of the piece of a pizza. What these figures are known as? These figures which are formed by the edges of all these different examples, they are known as angles. Now, how the angles are formed? What are the basic shapes of they are made up of? Let us study first shape. What we have seen is a point. What is a point means? Point is a distinct location of anything in the space. For example, we are going to take a plain piece of a paper and we are going to put a pencil, we are going to put a dot on it. That will be known as a point. For example, this point A, this is having a distinct location of 8 centimeter from the bottom of page. Then we'll see point Q, which is having a distance of 5 centimeter from the bottom of each. So you can see that the point A and the Q, point B and C, they are having some specific location from the bottom of the edge or from one bottom of the page or from one edge of the page, and they are known as the points. Now we are having another example, the door. We'll take one corner of the door. This corner of the door is at 3 feet from the left edge of the door and at 5 feet from the bottom of the door. And this is also an example of a point. Then we'll see what is mean by a line. When we actually put such small dots or the points together in a straight path, this is the figure formed is known as a line. Very good example of a line is the edge of a door or the edge of the frame. But be careful, in our line, we can extend the line in the both directions. We can draw the number of points together in a straight path and the line will not have the end points. It can be extended in the both the directions. So we are going to show a line by drawing the two arrow ends on the both sides. Then a line segment. What is mean by a line segment? When we take a part of a line, it is known as a line segment. For example, we are going to take part AB of line AB, and this part of a line in between A and B is known as a line segment. Now, what is mean by a ray? Let us take a part of line AB. Here, you are actually the line will start from A, will extend towards B, and will continue to extend in the same direction. This is known as a ray. So this is a ray is a part of a line having straight point and starting point and no end points, and it extends infinitely in one direction. So here the point A of the ray AB is known as the starting point or the origin, and it will extend in the direction of B endlessly. This is known as a ray. Why this is known as a ray? Because we are going to see the rays which are coming from a torch or the rays of the sun. Well, they are having the origin. The rays of a torch will start from the bulb, and the rays from the sun start from the sun. But they actually go endlessly in the one direction. That's why the figure which has a starting point and continues endlessly in other direction is known as a rays. Now, what is mean by angle? When we take two rays together, and if they are having a common starting point, this figure is known as an angle. The common starting point of the two rays is known as a vertex angle, and the rays, they are known as the arm of the angles. And all the space in between the ray A and ray 2, ray 1 and ray 2, it is known as an angle. So how to show this angle? We are going to show the angle with the help of 3 points. We are going to take 1 point on one arm, then the vertex, and then the another point on the second arm. So in the given figure, how we are going to show the angle is by point AOB. It is the correct method of showing the angle AOB. Well, how the angle is shown? Angle is shown by a sign of angle, which is showing like a quarter, or we can show this angle as an angle BOA, or we can show this angle as angle O also. Can we give the name of this angle as ABO? No. Keep in mind that the vertex will be at the center of the two different points which are going to take from arm 1 and arm 2. We cannot show also it by as an angle OAB. Now, how to measure the angle and what unit is used to measure the angle? Well, we can measure the length in centimeters. We can measure the weight in grams or kilograms. We can measure the volume in liters or milliliters. So how to measure the angle? For measuring the angle, we are going to use the unit which is known as a degree. Now, what is the 1 degree? Actually, one complete circle is divided into 360 equal parts, and we are going to take one part, and that is known as a 1 degree. So it is a 3/60th part of a circle. 1 degree is a 3/60th part of a circle. So which instrument shall we use to measure the angle? Well, to measure the liters, we are going to use a measuring flask. For using the weight, we are going to use a weighing machine. For measuring the length, we are going to use the scale. In the same way, can we use any instrument of this for measuring the angle? No. Well, we'll get a special instrument which we see in our compass boxes, which is known as a protector. Now, what are the different parts a protector have? A protector is going to have a baseline, which is a horizontal line and is joining 0, 0 marking on the protector. Well, on the protector, we are going to have two scales. Outer scale, which actually starting from 0 to 180 degrees in the clockwise direction, and inner scale, which starts from 0 to 180 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction. A vertical line at the center of this protector and the horizontal line, they are going to intersect each other at a point. This is known as the origin of the protector. This is all about how the angle is formed, what unit we are going to measure the angle, and what instrument we are going to use to measure the angle. In the next video, we'll see how to measure the angle and what are the different types of angles. Thank you.